Hello guys, welcome back to day 14 of our React 30 days 0 to Hero series. And today we will be discussing about React.memo. Let's get started. So in our last video, we discussed about React's virtual DOM. We also discussed that whenever any single element needs update, React updates that single element in its virtual DOM and compares it with a real DOM and updates that particular element only in the real DOM. But there is one catch. So let us say node number 3 needs an update. So our React algorithm will update that element 3, but as node 3 has two child elements like 6 and 7 in this case. So those will also get updated, even there is no updation required for node number 6 and 7. So the unnecessary re-rendering of node number 6 and 7 will slow down our application. So to avoid that, we have useMemo hook. So as you can see in this image, this node needs an update, but as this node is a parent node of this child node, the child node unnecessary will get re-rendered as shown in this image. So to avoid that, we use useMemo hook. Let's see how we can implement in our code. So to explain the useMemo hook, I have created one child component. I have named it child1, and there is one state variable called count, and I have also written this console log just to check whenever this child component is getting re-rendered. And I have created one button to increment the counter of our child component. Similarly, I have created the exact same component for a child2 as well. I have implemented exactly same logic in our parent component as well. Like it will also have its own count variable, and also it has its own button also to increment the count. And I have also imported the child1 and child2 in the parent component. Let's print the parent component in our main app component. So as you can see, the parent count with a 0, also increment parent counter, then child1 count 0, increment child1 counter, and the child2 count 0 with an increment child2 counter button. And also in the console you can see parent got rendered, then child1 and then child2. I'll clear this. I'll click child1 counter only. So as you can see, child1 is incremented, also here child1 is re-rendered. I will again click the child1 again. So as you can see, child1 count 2 with child1 re-rendered. Now I will be clicking child2. So as you can see, child2's count is getting incremented, and also in console also child2 is getting re-rendered. I'll clear this. Now watch closely. I'll be increment parent's count. So as you can see, parent count got incremented, but in a console you can see child1 also got re-rendered and child2 is also getting re-rendered. So to avoid this unnecessary re-rendering, we use React.memo. So in our child component, instead of exporting the component directly, we simply wrap it in React.memo. So similarly for child2 component as well, we will wrap this in a React.memo. We will save this. So I will be incrementing the child1 count. 1, 2. Only child1 is getting rendered. I'll clear this. Now I will increment child2 count. So only child2 is getting re-rendered. And now for parent. So as you can see, only parent is getting rendered, not the child1 and child2. So this is how you can avoid unnecessary re-rendering of your child components. And this will boost the performance of your React application. So this is one of the questions which we get asked in our interview questions, like how to improve the performance of your React app. So by using this React.memo, we can improve the performance of our React app. So that's it for today's video guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.